Here. It's a Monday. Got nothing else better to do but to do other stuff. I don't go live that much, but I was sitting here thinking about my old days. I was Jonathan McReynolds. He was on my mind today. Jonathan McReynolds. I was a minister of music of a church on the south side of Chicago called the New Original. Get it? The New Original Church of God in Christ. His mother was one of the musicians there as well. She played really old Janice McReynolds. She played really, really old style, but I liked her style, but it was too slow and too old for where our church was heading. And so I was hired as a musician for that church, and Jonathan was a little bit thing, and he began to grow, and he played the drums with my son Walter Jr., and they became very close friends. They are best friends today. His mother asked me to teach him how to play the piano, and I remember going over to the house, and we started with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and he was pecking the piano, and his mama said he can sing. I said he can. She said yeah, he can sing. I don't know. He might have been 8 years old at the time, and she said, "Sang, Jonathan." He do 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 do. I said, "Whoa!" He was killing it, and I said, "Whoa!" She said, "But he don't like singing. He's very shy." And I remember taking my tape recorder and recording it. Oh, I wish I can find that tape. It's around the house somewhere. I wish I can find it. And from there, well, the rest is history. I went back to our church after many, many years later for a reunion, and we sat there, and I wanted Jonathan to know that the student is never better than the teacher. I don't care what nobody say. Now Jesus alluded in another way, but the student is never better than a teacher. So while he was there, and we had our little service, and he played the organ, I played the piano, and we were going back and forth, I gave him a little lesson on this song called Total Praise. The choir began to sing, and during the time the choir was singing, the director kept repeating the first verse, the verse, period. He kept repeating and kept repeating. I said, here's my opportunity to show Jonathan how the teacher does it. So this is the classical version, tongue-tied. And you hoop bunkers, y'all seen this before, all right? Let's get this show packed by a lock, and then I'll be done. Yep, it's Monday. Got nothing else better to do but to get back to school. Well, school is over. I'm going back to getting some extra credit. All right, I'll see you in 60. Bass.
It's the show that will get you thinking, and where the topics are hot. Feel free to comment whether we agree or not, 'cause he's got something to say.
Sirwalterj, Sirwalterj.
He's got something to say. Sirwalterj.
Report live 7 days a week, always on time, but his time is not free. Sirwalterj, always on fleek. Latest trending topics, had you jumping out your seat.
He's got something to say.
Come on in. The water's fine. Hello, everybody. Sirwalterj Jones Show. I am he. I did a variations of classical composers during the Total Praise session there, and I want to play that. Unfortunately, I was recording it on, back then I had an old iPad. It wasn't as fancy as this one here. It was the first generation iPad, and it sat over the organ, and I hit the record button, and I didn't have enough. Either the battery ran out. No, I think it filled up. Back then, you only had about 8 gigs. Had about 8 gigs. The battery ran out, and right as we would get into the man, it died. All right, but we got as much as we could in there. All right, so here we are, Total Praise, and then I'm done. Yeah, I can do 10-minute shows. I can. This video is about 7 minutes. All right, love you all. I'll see you tomorrow in class, bunkers. Tomorrow, class. All right, Zoom, 7 p.m. You got the information. Bye-bye.
Joe Nathan.
She exercise and everything like that.
Hey, why you come back home, man? Why you do this stuff? You understand how important you are out there? You don't need to be coming back home in little spaces like this, man.
You gotta come back home.
I don't
That's what I'm supposed to
I don't understand that. Don't be supposed to.
do. You see, right there,
Right?
look at the camera. This right here is a mixture of all the organist butt print.
That's true.
I'm part of this.
That is so true. Ed Showers, Chuck Longstreet,
Walter Jones.
I heard about him. Kenneth Wright. Oh man, so many greats.
Wanda.
Sat here. Yes.
Okay. David.
Yes.
I was thinking about
Oh, absolutely. So this man won two Grammys and 8 Stellar Awards, and yet on a Friday night, he comes back home. I mean, now, I want y'all to know that you're never too big to forget your family. Your family, oh, my bad. Your family, I'm not just talking about your blood family, I'm talking about your church family, your local ministries, those little missions and what have you. They still, they raised you. And it was them that was responsible for getting you to where you are. All of my help comes from the Lord. Sir Walter Jones Show.
Goodbye.